Hey guys, welcome back to Linda's Resin Room. So, I thought today we'd make these two vase molds. I've made this one a couple of times. This one I've never made. This one's quite bigger. So what I want to do is, I'm going to do 3 layers. I'm going to do a color. So I'm going to do blue. And this is Archery Creations Oasis. And then I'm going to do a layer of clear with some of this blue foil in it. And then I'll do another layer of the Oasis on top. Same way with this one, except I'm going to use the blush gold from the Archery Creations. It's kind of got a little bit of a rose gold tint to it. And then for the foil, I'm going to use this pink. And then I'm going to do another layer of the blush gold on top. This one's going to use quite a bit more than this. So I've only got 30 gram, 1 ounce in this cup. Now I have not put this through the debubbler yet because I'm going to do it once I get my colors mixed. Okay, just going to take a good little scoop. I don't think I need that much. Probably about that of this and get this mixed up. I did mix up a total of 4 ounces, so I still have 3 ounces back here if I need more that I can put in there. But I really don't think this will even take the whole 30. I'm going to put it in the debubbler because I don't want to risk getting bubbles in this mold. And this resin it's got quite a bit of bubbles in it right now. I'm not going to mix the other one up or put it through the debubbler until I make sure I've got enough of the blue in case I don't have enough. And then I need to mix up more. I have my clear resin still sitting there. Okay, I think these colors will go well together. I'm going to put this in the debubbler. Got a pretty color. And I will see you guys after. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay guys, so I put this in the debubbler for 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get this down in there without me getting this everywhere else. Okay. I'll end up having some cleanup to do on this one, won't I? He still needs some more down in there. Okay. Still quite a few bubbles. Or air pockets. I do want a little more down in there. Want it to be a little higher than that. Okay, that's about where I want it. Just going to squeeze around, make sure if there's any bubbles they're coming out of there. All right, we're going to leave him alone. And I knew we wouldn't need all that. Now, I think 2 ounces is going to be plenty for this too. But we're going to go ahead and mix it all anyways. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking this was a paste, but I guess not. Powder's okay. All right. I'm going to take a big scoop of that. I do have a paste over there that is a rose gold that I got from Temu, but I haven't used it, so I'm not real sure about it. but this had more of a pink tint to it than the paste did. Which they were very similar. Okay, it doesn't look so pink once you mix it. I wonder if I could add a little pink to it. What is this? Blush gold. Yeah, it's kind of a... I don't know. It's a silver... It's between a silver and a gold is what it looks like. Let's add some pink. About a little bit of Muscalicious. See if we can get this to tint more to pink color. Don't know if it'll work, but we can try. I just want it to match my foil. If it won't match the foil, I got to change the foil color. No, didn't really do anything, did it? Kind of lost in there. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Well, I don't like the silver. Not with that. I don't like the gold. Don't like the silver. I don't have any other colors that I think would look okay. Maybe this one might be better than the rest, I guess. So, guess we're using that one. All right. I need to put this in the debubbler, and then we'll get it poured. Scrape all that off. Alright guys, I'm going to put this in the debubbler and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I let this spin 5 minutes in the debubbler. I've stirred it around just a second here. Let me switch this one over here. Now let's see if we can get this to pour down in there. Shoot, I'm going to have some cleanup to do. Okay, because it is going all over that side. And you know what, I may just leave it since it's just scattering around. It might look pretty. Kind of blend it with the full. Still need a little bit more here. I'll turn it around. Maybe it'll splatter on this side. Okay. And it did. At least we can look like we did it on purpose, right? Get that to where it won't. Okay, still need just a little bit more. I don't think it needs a lot. Alright guys, I think that's good. There's nothing to worry about getting the bubbles out, so we will leave that alone. And I still have, I can't even see, 2 ounces. So I've only done 1 ounce in each one. I didn't even, maybe a ½ ounce in that one, I guess. I need a baby wipe to clean that mold off. Otherwise I'll stick my hand in it. I don't care about the inside. It can just look like that. And look like it was designed to be that way. Maybe we should pour just a little here. See if it'll splatter over here too. Watch, it's not going to now. Just so it can look kind of uniform. All right. We will leave those alone, let those cure up, and come back for the second part. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so these have cured up enough that I can go ahead and do the next layer. So all I've done is mix up a total of 270 gram of resin. I put a little bit of the blue foil in here, mixed it up, a little bit of this bronze foil in here and mixed it up and put it in the debubbler for 6 minutes. Now, I'm hoping this is enough. I measured out 90 gram in here and the rest is here because this is much larger. So I'm hoping this is enough resin mixed up for these, but we will see. And I'm hoping this foil floats and doesn't sink. Sometimes it floats and other times not so much. So I'm just going to pour this in here and hope that I have enough for this layer. Really wanted more than that. So let's scrape this out, which that will be plenty. It'll still look good with that. Okay, I'm just trying to get all that I can out of this cup. And try not to introduce any bubbles. Drop. Come on, you can drop. There we go. Alright. I like these paper cups, but I hate that they have a seam because that seam gets resin stuck all the time and you lose so much around it. Here we go. Alright. See if I can get the rest of that to drop off there. Here we go. That in the trash. Clean this stick off before it drips anywhere. Okay. So, I think that'll be okay. Alright. Now I'm worried about this one. This one uses a whole lot more resin. It's so much bigger. Just get all of this in here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to mix up more. Like a lot more. Yeah, that's not enough. I think I need at least probably 4 more ounces for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up 4 more ounces, get it in the debubbler, put a little more of this in there, and dump that in there. Yeah, it's not enough. This one's good. This one, not so much. And what I did with the resin that I had left from mixing these up, I poured into the mushroom mold. So I think he's going to look cool when he's completely cured up. So I'll see you guys back when it's time to mix up some more resin and fill these up. Alright guys, these have cured up enough that I think we can go ahead. I have 8 ounces of resin mixed up. I didn't put it in the debubbler. It's degassed very well. So I'm going to measure out 90 gram, and hopefully that will be enough for the blue one, but I don't think it will be. I think we'll end up having to use more. But we'll see. 90 gram will be 3 ounces. Okay. Put that 5 to the side. Here's our 90. All right. I'm going to flip-flop these. So we're going to do the blue first. So I've got my Oasis. Get me a stick here. All right. I'm going to get me a good little scoop here. Get a little bit more. Let's mix this up. I hope this is enough and I don't need any more, but you never know. I've done this mold multiple times and I never think to go back and look to see how many ounces it used. Or then I would have knew. Alright, let's get this mica powder mixed up, because y'all know how mica powders are. I probably should put this in the debubbler since I'm stirring it so much. Otherwise I'll get little micro bubbles at the top. Okay. Give it just a second. And that's such a pretty color. All right. I'm just going to pour it in. Fingers crossed that this will fill it up. We're close. We're going to be really close. Like, I believe I can scrape out what's left and have exactly what we need. I need to start writing on these molds how many ounces they hold. Or write it down in a book or something. That way when I go to make them, I can easily look and find out. Take the guesswork out of it every time I make it. All right. One last scrape around the cup. And there we go. It filled it up. Get that last drop to drop off there so it doesn't drop on me. There we go. All right, let me clean that stick off. Now, let's switch these out. And our blush gold. I need a spoon. Alright. Let's do our big scoop of blush gold here. I think we did 2 in the last one, didn't we? Okay. And let me see. I've got a paper towel over here. I'm going to clean my little shovel off. And we did a scoop of Muscalicious. Alright. Put our scoop of Muscalicious in there. And I will link these colors for Art Recreations in the description box below. We'll wait and demold that when we do them all together. Taking my time to slowly get the color incorporated. Otherwise powder will go flying everywhere. And I don't want that. Okay. I can feel the resin heating up. It's not been mixed very long, but it is quite a bit in this cup. And in here, some of our gold or copper foil flakes did sink to the bottom, but there's still quite a few floating. So I think it's still going to look pretty. Okay. Let me scrape the sides of this cup because I want this resin mixed up really well. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to hit the camera. I hit it with my arm. I'm trying to get all that dry powder off the stick. There we go. And because this is a metal powder, it does have a film on the top when it settles. And this is 5 ounces. I think 5 ounces is going to be more than enough. Alright, what do we got left? Let's see. I can tell what's left in this cup. I gotta find my ounce and a half maybe. Let's do a turtle box. Where's his little... I won't have enough to do the turtle, but I will have enough to do his lid. So we will do the lid, and then on another pour, do a box. Now this mold I got off of Amazon, and it's a homemade mold, but it's not level. So I do find myself having to prop it up a little bit. There we go. Put just a little bit more in there now. I don't know if we can get the rest that's in this container in that or not. I believe I can get a little bit. Alright guys, that is it. I'm just going to kind of dab around in case there's any little bubbles in there. Have them to maybe break loose. Alright guys, we'll let these cure up. I see some bubbles in that one. See, metal powder really you don't. I don't know, it's different. Alright guys, we'll let these cure up and then we'll come back for a demold. I'll see you guys then. Okay, so these have cured up. So let's get them demolded and see what they look like. Let's do the little mushroom first. These little mushrooms are a little difficult to demold. Trying to get it over that lip of that bottom there. Once you can get it started, it comes off really easy. Just getting it over it. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Put this back the way it needs to go. Okay. We put the blue in and then put that rose gold in. Very neat. I do have to trim the bottom off. Always. Doesn't matter how many times I dome it or anything. It always has to have the bottom trimmed. Okay. Our blue vase. Alrighty. Same way with this, where it comes out on the edges. Got to get it started. Once you can get it started, the rest of it comes right off. And then just twist. Alright, that is pretty. Okay. I do like it. I'll have to trim the bottom of it also. Let's get this mold turned back in the right way. Now the big one. I've not made this one before, so I'm kind of curious to see how it looks. This mold you can order from Resin Molds Express. I think that's where I got this one. But there is a discount code and things in the description for Resin Molds Express if you want to get any of their molds. Okay, I figure this is going to be the same way. Just getting it started off the lip. Yeah. Then the rest should just peel off. Okay, and then twist to get that center out. There we go. Fix this mold back. That's a much better made mold than the other one over there. It's a little thicker. Alright, it's pretty. I do like it. You can see how some of the foil kind of sank. A few little bubbles in between this layer, which I think it just adds character. You can't feel them, but kind of looks like it's bubbling up through there. And same way, I'll have to trim the bottom of this as well. No sharp edges. I do get cut on these sometimes because of all the sharp edges until I can get them trimmed down. Not too bad though. Alright guys, I will see you all back for our next video. I'll see you guys then.